Welcome to Rörstrands Boat Club, here in the city center of Stockholm. I'm here to show you the boat right beside me, a Prestige 390S. Probably the most thoughtfully designed express cruiser in its class. Time and time again, she offers layout solutions that we usually see on much larger yachts. Just to mention two of them, she has a double cockpit layout and a tender garage, something I have never seen on a boat of this size. And it's not just the layouts that are impressive. The exterior has been designed by Garione Design, the Italian design studio behind every Prestige ever built, and their elegant lines make her just as impressive at the dock as she is underway. Since the seller took over the boat back in 2019, she has seen some serious investment throughout. Most notably, the drivetrain has seen some serious upgrades with new sterndrives, new transom shields, and new turbos. Of course, we also have documented service history going back to 2019 to ensure peace of mind ownership for years to come. Over the next few minutes, I will take you aboard and show you everything White Pearl has to offer. Welcome aboard! Let's start with the tender garage. Arguably one of the most appreciated features on the Prestige 390S. If you've ever owned a tender, you know the hassle. Towing it, it risks a line in the propeller. Storing it on the foredeck is just a hassle, and having it on the swim platform means it's always in the way. The tender garage solves all of that. It's stored safely, out of sight and out of mind. And out in the archipelago, where the tender can be the key to the best anchorages and the best adventures, having it ready at a moment's notice makes all the difference. But if a tender is not on your list, like for the seller, as you can see, the tender garage is a perfect place to store your gear. We're talking paddle boards, fenders, fishing gears, basically a perfect place to store anything you want to bring to make your life out on the water just a little bit better. The decks on the Prestige 390S is once again an area where the layout is what you would expect from a much larger boat. What I mean by that is that you have a beautiful movement pattern up to the bow. If you look at the back, on both sides of the transom, we have easy steps up to the side decks. The side decks themselves are lowered, so you have a high tow rail, combined of course with grab rails and a high railing. So you feel very safe when you're walking on the deck. Once you have arrived here in the bow, we have a beautiful sun pad, of course also a windlass, and most importantly for the archipelago, a bowsprit with a ladder. Before we head up to the cockpit, I would like to talk about the engines and the service history. An important part when it comes to owning a yacht like this, and an area where this boat has seen some serious upgrades in recent years. To start off with, we have two Cummins 4.2 liter diesel engines that produce a total of 640 horsepower. That gives White Pearl a cruising speed of around 26 knots at about 3.5 liters per nautical mile. The Axios joystick system ties it all together, but more about that when we come to the helm. As I said, the drivetrain has seen some serious investment in recent years, and honestly, a lot of it is new. We're talking about new Bravo sterndrives back in 2020, new turbos on both engines back in 2023, and most recently we have new transom shields, bellows and oil pan gaskets, all changed out in 2025. During the colder parts of the year, the boat has been stored at Lagerhotellet at Åland, where she has received a polish each year, which you can see on the amazing condition of the gel coat. Annual engine and sterndrive service has been carried out by authorized personnel, first at OL Marine here in Stockholm, and in the last few years by Lagerhotellet in Åland. As you can hear, this drivetrain has been looked after, and with the documented service history going back all the way to 2019, it ensures peace of mind ownership for years to come. Stepping up into the cockpit, this is where the 390 really starts to surprise you. Here, Prestige has managed to fit two separate seating areas with tables, a complete wet bar with grill, sink and a fridge, and with all that, this space never feels cramped. How Prestige pulled that off is beyond me, and honestly, it is quite impressive. The aft seating area is the natural hub for socializing on board. Here you gather for drinks and dinner while you're out in the archipelago. And when the sun is out, you can easily convert this area to a sun pad with a few simple moves. The forward seating area where I am has a different feel to it. It's a more quiet place, just perfect for a morning cup of coffee or for keeping the skipper company on passage. The cockpit is of course protected by a canopy. And it's worth mentioning that the canopy has been custom ordered by the seller to ensure that the cockpit is always protected from cold winds. This ensures that the cockpit will always be the perfect place to socialize with your friends while you're out on the water, no matter the time of year. And the final thing I want to mention with the cockpit is of course the sunroof. With a push of a button, the roof slides back and the entire cockpit opens up to the sky. Let's have a look at the helm station. Here at the helm station, everything is set up for an enjoyable time out on the water. The electric sunroof overhead gives you a great overview of the boat, and it makes communicating with the crew on deck easy and natural. If we glance down, we will find a 12-inch Raymarine Axiom plotter that was updated in 2022 that gives you a clear and modern navigation pictures while you're out in the archipelago. The navigation package is completed by both radar, IAS and an autopilot, making longer passages just as comfortable as they should be. But the real star here at the helm is of course the Axios joystick system. As you can see in this footage, maneuvering White Pearl becomes remarkably precise and stress-free. The system is surprisingly powerful, and I can assure you that you will feel confident to moor up this boat no matter the weather conditions. The system also has the skyhook function, which is highly appreciated if you're out with the boat alone or with an unexperienced crew. With just a push of a button, the boat stays more or less in the same place, giving you time to sort out fender and lines before heading into the marina. Welcome below deck. Stepping into the Prestige 390, you're immediately met by the warmth and elegance created by the beautiful woodwork, cloth-covered bulkheads and the wool carpet. Everything bathing in natural light from the large overhead hatches. The saloon is spacious and well laid out. Over on the starboard side we find a dining area where the table actually lowers down to create an extra berth if need be. The seller also installed a curtain that you can pull to close this area off, giving whoever is sleeping here some privacy. Over on the port side we find a fully equipped galley with a 150-liter fridge, a 2-burner gas stove, a dishwasher and a microwave. Basically all you need for a comfortable life on board. Up forward we find the owner's cabin with a huge double berth, and as you can see, ample space on both sides of the bed, ensuring comfortable movement in the cabin. In here we also find 2 hanging lockers and a walk-in closet, something you definitely not usually find on a 39-foot motor yacht. The guest cabin is located aft, and this is a flexible cabin where you can have it as a large double bed, or you can separate it to create 2 singles depending on your crew. To tie it all off, we have a large hall window that ensures that the cabin is both bright and welcoming. The head is accessible both from the owner's cabin and the saloon. In here we find an electrical toilet installed in 2019 and of course a shower. And there you have it, a first look at this beautiful Prestige 390. In this video I mentioned quite a few upgrades done by the seller, mostly regarding the drivetrain, but please have a look at the equipment list because there is a lot more. We're talking batteries, inverters, etc. You will find the equipment list and of course more photos and more info about the boat on my website opulenceyacht.se. You will of course find a link to the website in the description below. If you would like to arrange a viewing of the boat, or if you have any further questions, please don't hesitate to contact me directly on jakob@opulenceyacht.se. But for now, thank you so much for watching, have a great day, and I hope to see you out on the water soon. Bye bye!